G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going into the seriously serious, it still feels terrible to say that, but we're going into the seriously serious event. We're going to be taking it on using a Super Bosses team. We do have a mission to get this stage done. So looking at your options here, I think if you didn't have the new Zamasu and Rosé, another option would be to run a Universe 6 team, so running like Hit, running the Kale and Caulifla, Tech Kale and Caulifla. To be honest, that would work extremely well now that I look of it. But the fact is, I got the new Rosé. I want to test him out. So let's jump straight on into it here. So, um, um, let's just go in like this. I don't think we need to take any damage or force ourselves into any type of damage there. Yeah, let's see what we can sort of get. So obviously we want to set up this. Oh yeah, perfect. That literally could not have gone any better. So we can either grab the 7 there, which we might do. That's going to give the support, but more importantly, the damage, the guaranteed dodge, sorry. They're also going to be giving that damage reduction support. And you can see taking double digits with Rosé here. Rosé is just absolutely insane. I don't know how often I reckon we'll see like Zabasu come out, maybe sort of as a finisher, but more often than not, I imagine myself really utilising Rosé here. His animations look sick. We've then got the free-to-play Super Easy A Goku Black. He's really good as well. Very impressed with what they've done with him as a free-to-play unit. If he got defense like previously on his 12 key super, he would have been even more crazy. But if we're able to get him a finishing blow, that's going to get him even more stats than what you just got to witness there. Then, sort of just filling out the team, we've got the physical Broly trio. So, pretty much support. They can orb change. They can get guaranteed dodge. They're a really good spot filler on the team. If I'm being honest, like they're probably not a unit that all too many people are crazy sold on, but if you're just able to get them their 7 key spheres, and on a team like this, I feel like key's not going to be the biggest issue in the world. I think you'll be able to certainly get a lot of use out of them. That battle motion looks sick. To fill out the team, we do have the AGL Broly. Pretty much just another spot filler on the team. It's an extra domain that we're going to be able to get active. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about what he's going to offer. He's just going to should be solid defensively for us, and that's all we really need. So Kapow, we get the finish there. KO screen. Yeah, I love this Rosé's animations. They look sick. What we are going to do now is, because we do have the temporary boost with the int Rosé, we're going to switch and we're going to go that into that. I'm very intrigued to see the damage that this guy pumps out. There is every chance that that's absolutely insane. Did I need to grab those STR key spheres? No, but I thought, why not? Just for the fun of it. So let's see if he seals, because I think in his red zone event this was a sealing. Nope, don't worry, ignore me. CNC, we're at 27 million here for Rosé. Also worth noting, my Rosé is only 55%. Doesn't have big bad bosses at level 10. And because I haven't done any of the skill orb stuff yet, he also doesn't have any skill orbs applied. So, considering considering all of that, he's just going to get further and further insane. And then we've got the int Rosé that's temporary boost at the moment, who's just firing out a casual little 56 million super here and a 33 million additional. Kapow with the crits, and then we get the normal, which by itself does 8.5 million anyway. Yeah, I guess that's sort of just a sign of what's to come with that Rosé. When we do eventually get his Super Easy A, it's going to be very busted. There's the additional for the STR Goku Black. Bang. And double digits. Perfect. So far, we are moving along very nicely. We can pop that active, we can pop that domain. Just let me refresh myself because yours is Super Boss's support. So maybe we will activate that. So what we'll do is we'll grab all of that with you. So, well, all of that. I mean, we're going to pop that domain, which is then going to give us, nice, that's pretty good, orb changing, and that's going to juice our attacks up a little bit further. I am going to watch this because this is literally the first time that I've used it in game, and yeah, during the live stream yesterday, this looked absolutely sick. They're such clean frames. Dang. You cannot tell me that that does not look amazing. 54 million with the crit. Dang, and like I could have activated support there beforehand to just juice that up even further if I had have wanted. But anyways, we'll grab that into all of those, and again, we're just going to be firing off even more support for Rosé with the Broly trio. So let's see if my 55% was at 27 million. We've just popped the active skill. What are we at here? 55 million. Dang. 55 million. We get the crit. Follow it up with an additional super, which is 38 million. And another one, 41. Oh my god. These guys are so good. We really need some extra super bosses buffs to make this team really meta relevant, because I actually just want to run this team because of those guys. So then up next we've got the physical Rosé. I think mine is only 69%, so not going to be the craziest numbers that he puts out, but we were able to get him quite a number of rainbow key spheres, so that guarantees him the additional attacks, which then helps juice his numbers up if he does get some supers off for us. Which, full normal fest at the moment, but there you go. We're now up to a 19 milli. Sort of disadvantage because he does obviously have type disadvantage here, so yeah, we're missing out on a little bit there. But Kapow. And yeah, you can see, if you're getting those rainbow key spheres, you can really get this guy up to some really solid attack stats as well. So, bang, he's got the dodge in there as well, and tanking double digits. And we finish out the rotation with the Broly trio. Again, you just saw how easy was that to get them their 7 key spheres on this team. Yeah, I don't know. They probably were a little bit of not a controversial unit, but a unit that was pretty divisive. I know a lot of people really overrated them, and a lot of people really undersold them. So it's funny that he is so crazy useful right now. But what we can do is, actually, I won't make you guys watch that again. So we'll skip that. We'll pop that, fire off even more support. Kapow, 47 million, dang. And then from there, we'll grab that to get you to 24 key, that to get you to 24 key, and then Broly can have his AGL key spheres in the back there. So let's see what my Rosé is able to put up, because he has got, well, in saying that actually, we had a billion links active last rotation too with the physical Rosé. So 43 million. As I said, 55%, no big bad bosses at level 10 links. That is definitely not too shabby at all. Follows up with a 30 million. Yeah, these guys are sick. We get supered, which is bit of a nothing. As we saw, there is quite literally nothing that Trunks can do to the new Dokkan Fest. If he was to super, oh my god, 90 million. 90 million, and then the 50 million on the 12 key additional. That is nuts. We're going full Tech Broly active skill spec there. Wowee. that just makes me wish that his temporary boost was going to be hanging around here. But anyways, you can see AGL Broly at 20 million. He's got the type advantage as well. He does do a lot of supers, so potentially he could get this done. But it wouldn't surprise me if we do fall just short here. I don't think I have a crazy amount of crit on my Broly. Remember, when he does get his domain and transforms, he does get the crit from his passive, so I think that's sort of where I was heading with in that regard. But we are going to be extremely close to getting this one done here. So there you go. Broly, the just additional menace, getting it done. So cool. That is Trunks defeated. First try. That was extremely easy. Obviously, as I said, that was pretty dependent on me having the new Rosé and Zamasu, but I think you will easily be able to get that done with a Universe 6 style team as well. I think given how good Hit is, the Kalen Khalifas, you're sort of setting yourself up with good stuff there. So grab those stones, and yeah, let me know how you've gone with that one. Have you been able to get the Super Bosses mission done? So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.